Yep.
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be explaining the anesthesia machine. So on this outstanding whiteboard, I drew a picture of a rebreathing circuit. So we're going to start here at our oxygen cylinder. The oxygen then goes to the regulator, and the regulator just measures the pressure on this side of the system. We then go to our flow meter, which lets you adjust the flow of oxygen that the patient's going to receive. And then we go up here to our outstanding vaporizer, which we know that vaporizers are color-coded because they're very specific to what anesthetic can go in them. So in veterinary use, the most common one is isoflurane, which is purple. And then we come down here to our common gas outlet, like where the gas comes out and it comes down, and this is where it enters into our breathing circuit. Our rebreathing circuit for our patient. So we come down here, so now we have oxygen and we have our isoflurane into the circuit. We have our manometer, which measures the pressure on this side of the breathing circuit, and then we go into our inhalation valve. So when the patient breathes in, our reservoir bag deflates, and when they exhale, it inflates. So once we get past our inhalation valve, the patient breathes in, those outstanding gases are going to go to our patient's lungs, they're going to hit the arterial blood, they're going to go to the brain, they're going to come back, so like the waste and the CO2 is going to come back through our venous blood, it's going to come back up to our lungs, and the patient's going to exhale and breathe it out, and it's going to come out through our exhalation valve. So you can see it's where we have a reservoir bag up here, which I said, when you inhale, it deflates. When you exhale, it inflates. And then we have our pop-off valve and our scavenger, which gets rid of the excess waste. Pop-off valve, you always want it to be open. And then this outstanding purple thing here is our CO2 absorber. And what that does is it absorbs all the excess CO2 from the system, and it allows our patient to kind of rebreathe the same air like over and over again, which makes it very economical and great for the patient. So if we move over here, where we have our actual anesthesia machine set up, it's actually set up to rebreathing right now. I had to flip the switch. And then our outstanding little tube here just like hooks to the patient's ET tube. We have our O2 cylinder on the bottom. Our regulator is back here on the side, which you can't see because the whole machine's in the way. So we have our flow meter, we have our vaporizer, and then we come down here, so we have their inspiratory and expiratory valves, we have our flutter valves, our manometer, our pop-off valve, our outstanding blue tube here goes down to our scavenger system, and then we have our reservoir bag, and then our canister, which Becky is breaking stuff, which is fine, don't worry about it. And our CO2 absorber, which absorbs all the carbon dioxide from the system and allows our patient to keep rebreathing it. If we want to switch from our rebreather to a non-rebreather, so all this outstanding stuff here comes out. I'm too old for this. So this outstanding tube here goes to our fresh gas outlet. We're obviously going to switch it to non-rebreather. And then our blue tube goes down to our F-air canister, which is where all the exhaled gas is going to go. So with this outstanding system, the fresh gas is coming in through this outstanding tube here. The patient breathes it in, so same concept with the reservoir bag. And then when he exhales, all the excess gas is coming out this long tube here, and it goes down into the F-air canister. So you just hook it up and turn everything on. The anesthesia machine 101. I'm out.